Welcome, my crypto comics compatriots. We are back with another edition of the Crypto Comics Couch Podcast. I'm Matt. Here we like to break down the comic book landscape and let you into our world. We talk a lot about comics and NFTs, stuff like that, guys.
Yeah.
I love that long silence. I think I'm here.
I'm in about a year that you actually just took off with the intro. Like, yeah.
Your audio is totally messed up, Fry. It's not catching everything you're checking out.
Mine is? Damn it. All right, let me leave and I'll come back.
You sound far away.
Hello, everybody. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jared. Some of you may know me as Awesomeness, but don't worry. It's okay.
Do I sound better now?
Little. We'll see if you cut out again. You still kind of sound the same. You sound like you're on you're on something different than you normally are. It doesn't sound as clear as normal, but that's just me. Do you hear it, Matt?
Well, he's on his regular mic. Hey, Rose. How's it going?
No, I'm on my AirPods right now, so I should sound
okay.
Normally would.
Hi, Crutchy.
What's up?
What? 128 gigabyte of RAM? Yeah, baby. Look at you.
Okay. So, Jared, podcast. They don't know what you're talking about.
You have to
Hi,
read
Illusion.
it.
Oh, my gosh.
Illusion comes in and says, hello. How is everyone this fun Monday? I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh,
you guys good?
It must be me.
I'm great, dude. I had an awesome week.
Boom. Sorry, that damn intro music, it gets me every time.
I had a busy week. Oh wait, what's today? Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like
Dude, we just had 5 days in a row where I didn't have to set an alarm every morning, so I'm in a great mood.
Yeah, I know. What the
hell?
That
was nice. Yeah.
I think Thanksgiving.
Did you guys have a good turkey day?
It was great.
Yeah, I did.
It was awesome.
I did. Yeah, I was at
Illusion.
Hey.
Illusion comes in to say, I'm pretty good. I'm back to schooling finally.
Nice.
What was keeping you from schooling, Illusion? Just wondering.
Probably the Thanksgiving break.
Oh.
Rose comes in and says, hey, everyone, I'm 5 hours ahead Tuesday morning. It's the 30th of November. What is it like in the future?
That means you're going to be in December 1st, Rose. Merry Christmas.
Speaking of which, happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We didn't realize it was Hanukkah until today. That's how terrible
Hanukkah started yesterday and ends December 6th. So
isn't there like 7 days of Hanukkah or something like that? 9 or something?
I don't know.
6?
I don't practice it, so I'm not going to pretend that I know.
The only thing I really know of Hanukkah
that could be kind of rude towards people that do
practice Adam Sandler song.
Oh,
well, we spelled it wrong.
So 8 crazy nights.
8. Oh, it's from the Torah. And the Festival of Lights.
All of which was explained in the Adam Sandler song.
Doing then? Sorry, guys. What are you doing, Andrew Dodge, that you need 128 gigs of RAM for?
Hey. There's nothing wrong with just wanting that much power, all right? There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's going to be pretty fun.
Well, yeah.
RAM disk, maybe? Maybe he's running RAM disk?
He's probably going to play Stream or something, or Steam or whatever it's called.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, before we get into our first topics, just remember to like, share, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff, and chime in on your opinions. We'd love to hear about it. So, yeah, drop us a note in the comments. So,
I'll do my best
you guys
not
check
to
out
interrupt.
that new Hawkeye TV show?
Yeah, I just talked right out. Wait, which one? Is that the one with the girl, his daughter?
not his daughter. Kate
It's
Bishop.
not his daughter.
No. Well, his daughter's in the show, but
So wait a minute. It has Hawkeye, and then it has the
Yes.
new Hawkeye girl.
yes, which is
I
not
saw
his
the
daughter.
preview, and I saw a cosplay dressed up like her that was really, really good. But
Ah,
I haven't seen the show.
Did
you're missing
Oh,
out.
but I did watch the. Is it the 10 Rings?
Oh, Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
dude,
good
I
too.
freaking liked it.
Yeah, it was a good popcorn movie. I wouldn't say it was anywhere near Marvel's best.
Oh no. I would say, it's kind of funny because I heard there was a bunch of political blah 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 over it. I thought they picked good actors. Like I liked the two leads. I thought they were freaking perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I liked their focus on the family. Like that was really cool. Like really historical, like going back in Chinese lineage and stuff like that. I thought that was really, really, really cool that they pulled in those aspects. I really dug the animation of the dragon. Like that was a bad A-looking
Honestly,
dragon.
I thought the end with the animation where Shang-Chi's on that dragon kind of looked a little
Where he was
amateurish
standing
compared to
on
what
it.
compared to what they've
Yeah.
been able to do in the past.
It didn't.
have you two either ever done a giant CGI dragon?
Actually, I
Yeah.
did start one at one.
Game of Thrones. You probably have seen my work.
No, when I was teaching programming, I
doubt
did
that.
start actually doing a dragon.
Hey, I drew one once. Oh, did I tell you I am a dragon?
Oh boy.
Here it
Hey, what's up,
comes.
T3?
Hey.
Okay, so let's see.
I just
here.
thought it was a good movie.
Let me catch up on
No,
chat.
like
real
I said, it
fast.
was a great popcorn movie.
Yeah.
Rose comes in and says, "Hey, I've got an iPad Pro and it's over 500 gigs. Anyone got anything bigger? I have 1 terabyte."
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Of course you would flex like that, Fry.
What I
Poor
do?
Rose. It's okay, Rose.
I got a 1
You've
terabyte
got more than
iPhone
I do.
at this point.
I have
which
the
is
1
funny.
terabyte iPhone, but my iPad is only
What?
500 as well. So
Did you guys
Yeah,
say you have a 1 terabyte iPhone?
yes.
I
Oh
hate
yeah,
both of you.
absolutely. Well, when we're at conventions, think about it that way. You know how much content you have to record at conventions? You don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm still jealous.
Yeah, 4K footage and everything. Hacks that thing out. But what's funny is my
Dude,
MacBook Pro
wait.
is only a 256 gig.
I don't even know what my Note 8 is, but I know it's not that awesome.
No, because it's Android.
Yeah, well, I still
I'm
like
kidding,
open
I'm
source
kidding,
better than
I'm
your
kidding.
guys'
I just wanted to
freaking
get chat.
clicky, freaking. You guys are freaking in a cult or a prison cell. They've got you trapped.
Yeah, we have lots of room there, but it's okay.
Yeah, whatever. Just because your stuff
1,000 gigs
in the cell
1,000
than
gigs
outside.
worth of space in the cell room. Andrew Dodge says, "I'm not doing anything that requires 128 gigs of RAM. I just did it because I could." My man.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
You don't even need a reason. That's just flex.
So I'm
Dude.
assuming, Andrew Dodge, are you on like a Ryzen 5000 or Threadripper? You'd have to be on one
What
of
were
those
you going to
two
say,
to even
Matt?
support 128.
I was going
Or-
to ask you guys, do you even remember when you first heard about 1 terabyte? Like I was like, who would ever use that much space?
Bro, I remember getting excited about Gmail because you had 1 gig of storage. I thought that was insane. I was like,
Really?
what? Oh, geez. Nobody's Leader says, "I've yet to see Hawkeye, but heard good things." And also tells Andrew Dodge, "Best of luck." T3's coming in the house. What's up, T3 Comics? Says, "Hello, boys." What's up, Tom?
You guys are so behind the times.
You're behind the times. I'm trying to catch up on chat and do it the right way. Since you just want to click them and
I
start
haven't
answering.
said anything except you're behind the times.
Didn't he just say that he was on a Note 8 and he's like, you guys are behind the times?
Hey,
Let me pull up my rotary phone here.
Go,
he's
my
got a
secret.
small hamster running a dial-up modem for him to get into the stream.
Hey, quit telling the secrets.
Andrew Dodge comes in and says, I haven't seen Hawkeye yet, but yes, I've heard great things. Shang-Chi got more hype than it should have. It was good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't that good. I have a theory on Shang-Chi. I think it was a really good movie, but I think that it was, like the 20 to 30% good that you expect from Marvel, not the, greatness.
Yeah.
But because it was like the first, big movie after or through the whole COVID situation and movies getting pushed back, I think people were just so excited to get back to a comic book movie that it got hyped.
Yeah, I can see that. It was, like I said, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I did enjoy it. But at the same time, like Eternals, that honestly, once again, that was good. Don't get me wrong. But it just had some glaring holes in it. And
when you say glaring holes, are you talking about like comic book knowledge glaring holes, or are you talking about like movie quality glaring holes?
So with Eternals,
no spoilers.
No spoilers. This was in the trailer, okay? They come to Earth 5,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you have a movie spanning 5,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it was too ambitious for it to be just a movie. Like they should have made that a miniseries or something, like HBO Max level miniseries.
I looked into the Eternals, and it's a really cool storyline. Like
it is a really good story. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But some of the things didn't feel earned because you never got that story progression. You just got a 200-year time jump, and this happens, and a 1,000-year time jump, and this happens, and it's like you're supposed to connect with them emotionally, but you don't see that progress to get them there.
That makes sense. That makes sense. See, I don't think the Shang-Chi actually like missed out in those regards. I think there was some like effects that looked a little cheap. Like there were some times where the CGI just looked a little bit not up to freaking Marvel par. You know what I mean? That's where I would say it was lacking. But as far as story went, as far as the progression of the characters, I like the battle scenes. I thought the fight scenes, choreography, and stuff like that was freaking right on par with freaking Jet Li.
I will die on the grave in the idea that Morris is one of the greatest little allies in any Marvel show, though.
Who?
The little turkey thing with no face, 4 legs.
Dude, that thing was awesome.
That was epic.
That thing was awesome. But what was cooler than that was the big thing that punched itself in the face. That looked like from Spider-Man. Did you guys notice that? Kind of looked like
a little bit.
The big thing that punched himself in the face. Why am I drawing a blank?
I can't give much more than
that.
Well,
I'm trying not to do any spoilers, but I think he's talking about a famous villain from the Hulk series.
Oh, yep. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that was in the trailer.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
That wasn't in the trailer, was it?
Yeah.
For Shang-Chi?
No. Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay. Chat, at what point is it okay for us to do spoilers? I mean, this movie's on Disney Plus now.
See, I totally agree with you, Mythix. I totally agree with you. I thought it was awesome. I was surprised.
So Mythic says, y'all are absolutely welcome to your opinions, but I love Shang-Chi. I had chills many times, many beautiful moments.
Yeah, I thought
great.
So too.
Don't get me wrong. But
now,
honestly,
somebody said that they had to change the story up a little bit. Is that true, Matt?
They've had to do many rewrites. Well, that's pretty typical. But Shang-Chi went through, I want to say, 4 or 5 different rewrites. Which, once again, is still pretty typical in Hollywood these days. Look at the Flash.
Mythic says, I've not enjoyed a Marvel movie like this in a minute. Aquafina was such a rocking chick as Katie. Would love to see more gals like that.
That was his friend, right?
Yeah.
She was the girl that was driving and stuff.
Yeah, she was my favorite part of that.
Sorry, my
Did you
bad,
swear?
everybody. This is not fit for work now.
We need to figure out like when we can go with spoilers, guys. We need to get like an actual thing down for this stream. So chat,
Yeah,
let us
like-
know, what do you guys think is fair? Like 1 month after theatrical release, or do we have to wait until it's streamable?
That's a
before
good
we
question.
talk about spoilers? I mean, what?
Because it is streamable now.
Yeah.
I really thought Katie was an awesome
See,
freaking
I
star
like
character.
her as the comic relief. I just didn't like it when at the end she suddenly became the superhero as well. That didn't feel earned, in my opinion.
She shot.
Bro, you missed out on a whole subsetting of that movie then, man.
Yeah,
I thought
I
her
agree.
story arc was the best one in the movie.
Yeah,
Really, I disagreed.
I didn't look at her as the supporting character. Let's put it that way. I looked at them both as the lead roles.
And see, once again, as far as villains go, they pulled another Taskmaster. Like,
What
you
Taskmaster?
had one of the coolest villains out there. I don't even know the villain's name.
The Soul Sucker?
Yeah, and it
I
just,
think it was called the
he
Soul
went
Sucker.
nowhere.
Well, I mean, I thought it was
Yeah.
more about the fact that the villain was trying to do something heroic and still screwed everything up. And I mean, yeah, we can't go further into this because we're doing spoilers. We need to get this ironed out on this stream. We're figuring out when it's spoilers. So nobody says
right,
1 terabyte.
Illusion?
Wow, that's a lot of space, and that's what she said.
Dude,
Oh, really?
That's exactly what she told me.
Miffy says a lot of
That's a
gorgeous
lot of
creature
empty
design
space?
CGI.
Yeah, Jared?
I love how they handle the line. Yeah, the lions were really good.
Dude, those weren't lions. Those were dragon dogs.
Really?
Those are dragon dogs. Those freaking statues. I have a dragon dog in my bedroom. Those are dragon dogs. Those are exactly what those were meant to be. And a great representation of them.
I hate to say it, Jared is right on this one.
Damn. I didn't know that. I thought it was a line.
I love like Asian culture, Chinese culture. Like I actually studied Bagua and Xingyi. Freaking, I would love to speak Chinese, but I'm not motivated enough. I mean, I love the Chinese culture. It is freaking awesome. Like super
T3
awesome.
comes in and says, Matt, your inking and color is looking great, man.
Hey,
Andrew
thank
Dodge
you.
comes in to flex on all of us with a Threadripper 2950. You are a beast.
Oh,
that is insane.
16 cores, 32 threads. Okay,
A monster. Dude, that's a good powerhouse, like for a workstation. Illusion says, meanwhile, I'm on a Chromebook and I have no idea how much space it has. I am not a techie. You don't need to know.
Hey,
as long as the device works for you,
world.
Look at Jared.
Yeah.
The only reason I have a good device is because Fry told me to buy it.
That's actually true. I was like, Jared, go on Dell's website, get this one right here.
I'm like, are you sure? That's a lot of money, Fry. He's like, yes, Jared, buy this one.
T3
Matter
says,
of fact, upgrade it.
Says, I haven't seen Eternals. I don't know why, but Angelina's a turnoff. That's the only time.
But she's like 80 and she looks like she's 50. I mean, come on.
She wasn't the main character on Eternals, but she was actually like her story with I forget the other one's name. It was actually a really good story for her. That's all I'm gonna say. Damn it, I want to talk about it.
Hey, well, here's some cool things. This is not a spoiler. This is it might be a spoiler. If you know anything about the Eternals, which I didn't, it's pretty interesting how they come about.
Okay, well, let's see here. Right? I skipped through some chat here so I can try to get
Look at Matt, dude. He wants to say something. He can't. He knows exactly what I'm saying.
Nobody's Illusion says, I say wait until it's streamable. I think that's regarding the spoiler element. Andrew Dodge says, agreed. If it's been out for 3 to 4 weeks, spoil away. It's not your fault at that point. I don't know. So here's why I feel bad about that.
In the movie Titanic, the boat sinks. Oh, Okay.
That's nothing,
Sorry.
dude. He draws a naked picture of the chick who owned the jewel.
I'm so glad to finally get that off my chest.
The biggest thing is that, like, I feel like 3 to 4 weeks makes sense to me, but I also know that like there are a lot of people, especially like post COVID and stuff like that, where they might live in like a smaller community and their local theater closed down, and so that's why I say like
so
after
let's say
streaming.
But we're not that big.
2 weeks after streaming starts.
So 2 weeks
Dude,
after streaming starts.
Yeah.
By the time somebody sees this, it'll be so far down the road, ain't gonna matter, right? Everybody, if you agree with me, just put it in chat.
I'd hate for somebody to be like, "Ooh, I can't wait for that new Spider-Man," and they stumble across our stream and they got tickets for Tuesday night, and they're like, "What?"
Here's the thing, though. Spider-Man hasn't come out yet. There's trailers. If you start talking about what you think is going to happen using your extensive comic book knowledge, that's a spoiler alert. That's what Chad stopped us from doing.
No.
But these are movies that have been
Chad's
seen.
not here tonight.
This is Marvel.
It doesn't matter.
If you start talking about all your comic book knowledge and stuff like that, you are going to be wrong because Marvel will flip it on you and you'll still be thankful.
Maybe.
Okay?
Maybe. You guys are pretty smart and you've caught a lot of stuff so far.
Yeah, but okay, I will honestly say, for example, the He-Man show, right? He-Man Revelations.
Okay.
Oh, I was totally wrong on that.
I was wrong on every single prediction that I had.
I was too.
Every single one of them.
I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers.
Which one was right. We were both totally wrong.
Yeah.
We argued for like 3 days.
Mythic's come in and says, "Dude, she was so fun. I love me a bestie chick who's down to kick some butt."
That's why we have Jared.
I'm the bestie chick. I love to kick some butt.
Jared's my bestie chick. Chimera Dragon Big comes in to say, "I haven't seen it, but I don't care about spoilers. I'm superheroed out. My interest in MCU films is done. I'm taking a break."
No,
dude, it's just picking back up now. Oh, come on. You got Doctor Strange. You got the Kingpin series potentially on Disney Plus, played by Vincent D'Onofrio. Oh.
They're about to pull a lot of crazy stories together. I mean, they've been the Scarlet Witch is a lead in. Freaking like everybody's stories is building to a huge freaking like another big huge MCU universes colliding Avengers 2.
Yeah, it's another phase.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a huge group of people, and I think this time they're going up against it's not Thanos. It's somebody else.
Let's see.
Just a minute. Quick, I just saw this. I think I saw it on Variant Comics. You guys ever watch that channel on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
No. I'll bet
like
it's Megamind.
No, it's not
Megamind.
No. Oh my god, that'd be awesome though. That'd be so cool. He's like my favorite. I love Megamind, dude.
Yeah, it's best.
I wish they would come out with a sequel to Megamind.
But he's a superhero. You know what I mean?
Started off as the bad guy, but come on.
I mean, technically speaking, he had too good of a heart.
Illusion comes in and says, "Wow, 8 people watching. That's a record." Lately it is.
We are breaking records and we are smashing floors, ceilings, and windows.
Yes. And while you're doing that, throw a little share out for us.
Yeah, please. That, guys. Yeah, thumbs up, like, a share. For those of you just joining us, this is, my bad, Matt. That's Fry, my bad. And I'm me. So
that helps down quite often. Rose comes in and asks, "Hey, which podcast did you open the temerity package, Jared? Can you say today? I'm still looking for the time that you opened it."
Hold on one second.
It's been a bit. You're gonna show which?
I can't remember the exact one, but this is the temerity package that I opened. So hold on one second.
You want to go full screen? Let's do that.
Yeah, go ahead. So I got this. Hold on, just a minute. Maybe I can. Gift from Rose.
Gift from Rose Kirby.
And it's an awesome print. And then what I got was, and I haven't taken them out of the plastic at all, Rose. These have been left in the plastic. But signed cover, signed variant cover, both Chads.
Cool.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Both signed. I have Gemma, and Gemma signed them too. So Gemma's down here, and then right here. Yes. So thank you, Rose. I apologize. I don't know which stream that was, but thank you. These are very important to me. I want to get me like a cool thing like Darren has, where he puts his comics in, that cool little freaking thing that spins on his desk.
A rack?
Those are cool. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's really cool about that, Jared?
What?
Is that your two best friends are actually in that book. What's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me just stretch out here. Oh, yeah.
Had to get that bug.
Means so much to you. Let's see. Mythic says, "Oh, I have learned that they are foo dogs." Is that what those are called?
Yeah, also known as dragon dogs. Fufo dogs.
Oh, cool. Mythic says, Dragon Fang, hey, totally get it. They run super formulaic lately. I can almost count the beats until the next mood change as far as MCU goes. I would totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, they definitely have a formula they're following.
But that formula has honestly given them that much success. And
well, the thing is you have to take
well
into account what do you compare it to, right? There's not many indie films out there getting accepted, and the only thing to compare it to is DC, and they suck.
Hey, you know what? No. I will.
Illusion comes in and says that's a good idea 2 weeks after streaming.
Right?
And then T3 says 3 to 4 weeks deal. Guys, we're figuring this out on this stream. And as soon as we figure this out, it's done. We're never changing it again.
Okay. So we can talk 2 to 3 weeks after a movie's been in the theaters, or it's out of the theaters. Was it in the theaters?
Well, no, we say
was it
streaming.
Out of the
that way, if somebody doesn't have access to a movie theater, they still have access to watch it on a stream before we talk about it. I mean, basically, if it's a major movie, spoilers are out there like 3 minutes after the first showing ends.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want to be those people. Rose Kirby says,
not
hey,
those
Matt.
people.
Hey, Matt, do you think that the Eternals movie looked like Jupiter's Legacy TV series? I don't know why I'm thinking that.
You know, it did have a lot of the same elements and the same style of graphics. Jupiter Legacy, I was not a fan of. But the Eternals,
do they have the same kind of powers? Are they giants and big and monstrous?
No, when you are talking about the Eternals, it's the Celestials, and they are. I will say this: when you're sitting there in theaters, the scale of the Eternals of the Celestials, holy crap! Like that would not translate over to TV well.
This is cool. The big huge head that's getting mined in Guardians of the Galaxy is a Celestial.
Nowhere. Yes. Nowhere.
Yeah.
And Ego from Guardians 2 was also a Celestial.
Hey, hold on.
He's the one that took the stone and blew apart the planet.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
See? I'm learning.
All right. Well, T3 says 2 to 3 weeks after. GF Andrew Dodge says if you wait until 2 weeks after the streamability, it could be long after the news discussion is relevant. That's a very good point.
You know what we should do, guys? We should talk about Spider-Man right now because it's relevant.
I am so fucking down, you guys.
Sorry,
guys.
Oh my!
Oh,
I am so amped for Spider-Man, though. You guys have no idea. I have so many theories.
I'm a little scared that they're having so many villains, but with all them Spider-Man showing up, I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah. Mythic says Jared and I are bestie chicks now. Unstoppable.
Oh yes, Mythics. We're going to go kick some buttocks.
Oh, did that just happen? T3 says, I can smell Silver Surfer coming.
Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Does Silver Surfer fight the Celestials? Is
Silver
he on
Surfer
that
is
level?
Whole other level. I mean, aside from Galactus, nothing would be more powerful.
Galactus is
Do
a
you
celestial,
think
right?
No. Do you think for the MCU purposes they'll actually make Galactus a celestial?
That's who they're gonna bring. That's who's the next big phase is Galactus, according to Variant Comics. Or no, it wasn't Variant Comics. It was some other YouTube. It was
No,
the Eternals is setting up for Galactus. That's what was said.
Huh. I can see.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I don't think
Well, that's
they were
interesting.
trying to.
I can see. You said I can see. You said I don't know. Let's explain. Matt, you go first.
Okay, I can see them actually turning around saying that, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the next big one, but I think that will be like not this phase. I think this phase is gonna focus probably on like Mephisto or Doctor Doom.
See,
Which
I would love a
hope
proper
Dr.
Doctor Doom
Yeah.
more than anything. But I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I don't think it's going to be any of those things. I think it's going to be Kang.
Wait a minute. Doctor Doom.
Yeah, you have Kang.
That's Fantastic Four, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hasn't he already been kind of dealt with?
I mean,
Not
in a
in
Sony
way.
Sony universe, yeah. But we don't talk about
Sony
that.
dropped the ball twice.
That was Sony universe. Okay, so he hasn't been introduced into the MCU yet.
Not in the MCU, no. But see, Kang has.
Yeah, you're right
the way
about
of the
Kang.
Loki show.
You're right about Kang.
And I think that Kang has more of a storyline. Plus, they've got a great actor for him.
Now, wait a minute.
Things. I think they'll build that up.
Who?
Kang. Kang. Kang, the Conqueror.
He's the guy that was in the last of Loki.
Yes.
Right? All right. Man, there's so many different. See, guys, this is why the MCU is so cool. Movie wise, because you got to pull in from all these different movies in order to get a freaking picture.
Here's my question about that, though. Do you think that instead of being the main bad guy like Thanos was, he's going to be a more progressive bad guy like Loki in more of the movies? You know, kind of showed up.
Thanos wasn't a bad guy. He was trying to save the Earth.
Well, eventually he was like, you know what? I'm just going to destroy you and everything you love just because.
He literally saved the Earth.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Because he got rid of half of all life. That included all the resources, such as animals and plants. So literally, okay, you take, if everybody's struggling for X amount of resources, right? And you cut the amount of people in half and you cut the resources in half, you just have X amount of people struggling for X amount of resources.
It doesn't matter. There's something in relation to the Eternals and the what was those big gods?
The Celestials.
Not the Celestials, that Thanos actually saved the planet 7 days out, total annihilation. It's true. It's freaking cool. It's totally true. And it's actually covered in Eternals.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Eternals essentially says that if he wouldn't have done that, there was a potential that everyone would have been wiped out anyways. More as like a justification, not really as he saved the Earth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, if it was going to be wiped out, he saved
pushed it back.
I didn't say it was a good. Like it was good. I just said he
saved
it.
All right, let's keep going here. Nobody's just says, "Ooh, a Kingpin series." Why am I just now hearing about this? That is what I want so bad. I want the dude
so there isn't
Kingpin
one
for Netflix, and period. I want it done.
Well, okay, they're leading up to that with the Hawkeye series right now. I mean, look at the girl.
I mean, that's rumors.
The girl that they brought in at the very end of the second episode of Hawkeye was Echo.
From the same universe, though?
Yes.
That's the problem that we have now. Is that they can recast any character and be like, oh yeah, this Hawkeye's from this universe, not that one.
Except in an interview, okay, whether it's the same universe or not,
You elitist.
Kevin Feige has announced that Vincent D'Onofrio will be returning as the Kingpin. With the Charlie Cox rumors, everybody's talking about, that coming, Daredevil coming back. I mean, they might be restarting the Netflix universe, but those actors are still coming back.
Well, here we go. Dragon Fang's got a great point. It's too much to keep track of. I only have so many hours in the day. I can't keep up with 20 films and multiple seasons of like 5 different shows. 100% understandable.
That's why you have people like Matt.
I will watch it on your behalf.
And then he'll tell us about it and connect the dots. And that way you can just watch the ones you want like I do. And you get the whole picture because Matt can paint it for us. Perfect.
Oh, Nobody's Illusion comes in to say, Rose gave me issues number 1 and 2 signed as well. Thanks again, Rose. Oh.
Hey,
Rose, you
we're
are
sign buddies, Illusion.
And then mentions the wanted posters of the 2 most handsome men ever on this stream. Arguably. Andrew Dodge says, I have 17 Kickstarter packages to open and share now. Jesus.
Holy criminy.
That is crazy, man.
Crap.
Frog Toys comes in and says, sorry, I'm late. Hey, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Frog Toys?
We're way behind on chat, buddy. We're trying to get caught up, just so you're aware. Let's see here.
Yeah, Fry has a hard time reading. He barely graduated.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Rose
comes in to say, hey, that's a thought. Marvel Spidey, they'll probably show things that are not even in the film. They could.
What?
They've done it.
I am so for going down the rabbit hole of the Spider-Man stuff. I am so.
You mean like they'll basically put out a trailer, put scenes in that have been deleted or cut out of the movie?
They do stuff.
Or you mean
they will film stuff specifically for the trailer? How about that? Not just like, we put it in the trailer and then had to cut it. No, they will film stuff, put it in the trailer just to throw you off. Oh yeah,
that's kind of cool. Like,
you know what? Marvel is like the weirdest.
I know, it kicks the crap out of DC. We agree with you, dude.
They will lie to you every chance they get, and you're still like, "I love you, babe."
Not like DC that will just lie and then sell it.
That one you want to just backhand the crap out. You're like, "Shut up, DC."
T3 Comics comes in to say, "Is Star-Lord a Celestial?"
Oh. Yeah, no, actually, Star-Lord is the son of a Celestial, but that particular Celestial was different than the other Celestials because Celestials kind of band together, and he went out on his own.
I love this. Jenny Smith says, by that logic, Jared, Hitler had a few good points.
Like which ones? Did you?
So, he's talking about the reference to Thanos earlier, and how he says I think it's funny that
good to have Digi in the house.
I'm gonna flip that coin on you. Oh, jeez. P3 says there is more room though. That's what they're trying to do now. Yeah, let's see here. Nobody's Loser says so about spoilers. 2 weeks after it heads to streaming, but if it's a streaming and theater hybrid, 4 weeks.
I'm gonna say 2 weeks on that one. Just 2 weeks once it starts streaming.
Just 2 weeks period once it starts streaming.
No, hold on.
If it's released in theaters, we'll talk about it, but we won't do any spoilers. We won't do any spoilers until 2 weeks after it's streaming.
No. We should just wait a full 4 weeks and then spoil the shit out of it.
Andrew Dodge said, then nothing is relevant anymore.
It is.
There's no point in talking about something that's a month old.
You know what's relevant? I've probably seen it by then.
Then it's definitely not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you've made your way to it, the rest of us moved on years ago.
Whatever.
He's sitting there like, dude, I just saw this actor, Henry Fonda. Wow, he does some good stuff. Come on, man.
Have you guys heard of this Marlon Brando guy? He is fantastic.
I got stuff to do. I work for a living. I don't know what you guys get to do except play around and then jump on a stream with me every now and again. I work for a living. Somebody's got to pay the bills around here.
Do you want to cut him from the show? Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
That admin account's about to get removed.
And Jared mysteriously disappeared. I don't know what happened.
So there's a secondary element of this that we need to talk about, though, guys. Is that we've got 2 weeks after streaming, But how long after the release of a comic are we allowed to talk about?
Okay, now hold on.
right
I have
then
a
and there.
question. How many times have we covered a comic that was just released?
We have not
quite
at
a bit.
all
We have.
because of spoilers.
No,
We
we have.
refuse to.
That's not
We
true.
have.
We've done it with campaigns and stuff like that.
No, not with spoilers though.
Not with spoilers,
Yeah.
no.
We show
not
when are
with
we allowed to
campaigns and
use
stuff
spoilers?
like that.
When are we allowed to use spoilers? Is what I'm saying.
You know,
So say a
it's-
comic is released inside of Crypto Comics. We're amped. We're stoked. We want to show this thing off. We're excited about the storyline.
show the preview.
How many days do we have to wait before we can spoil something?
Day one, show the preview.
And 2 weeks, we can talk about spoilers? What do you guys think?
No. We have to be able to talk about the trailer when we show it. That's no fun. Here, look at this. Okay, we'll talk
That
about
wouldn't
it
be
in
a
2
spoiler,
weeks.
though, Jared. That's just public
It
information.
doesn't matter if it's not a spoiler. That's stupid.
Right. That's
You're
just
stupid.
us
No, I'm
talking
kidding.
about a
Just messing
commercial
with
or a
you.
preview is us talking about a
messing with
commercial or preview. That's not a spoiler because everybody has access to it. Oh, good God.
I made him cry.
All right. It's going to be really difficult to listen to this later and understand that Jared is removing
Anybody
himself
out
over
there,
and over and over
just
again.
slap that like button, if you like, and please share. Share because Fry needs this. He needs it.
He needs all the help he can get tonight.
Yep.
P3 says from Venom. Let's see here. Rose says, Matt, I've seen Eternal 7 times. I might go see it again
Wow.
this weekend. Damn.
Nice.
Hogtoy says,
I
I
haven't
don't know
seen
if
it
it
once yet,
exists.
but I want to.
I don't know if it exists, but I want a Deathstroke movie that explained or why he was in Teen Titans.
Deathstroke was
T3
in Teen
says
Titans?
it's coming,
Really?
I hear. T3 also says 2
Dude,
weeks after was my nickname in high school.
I want a Deathpool freaking movie. Did you guys know that Marvel stole my name from me?
Nobody's
Brian,
illusion says comics are a
No,
different
you're not my
story.
witness.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Matt, you're my witness.
Rose Kirby says,
Sorry.
how can Silver Surfer be in the movie? He died. He flew the whole planet color, didn't he? Well,
That was
in
that was
Sonyverse,
Sony.
yes, but
Yeah.
in MCU there
That
should
universe
also
doesn't
be a
count.
Silver Surfer. There should be somewhere, but who knows
Does
with the
it?
multiverse stuff now?
You know what?
They're
I
pulling
would
a
love
straight
to
up
see a
DC on it.
scene in the Multiverse of Madness where he meets Steve Rogers, Captain America, and then turns around and then there's like the Human Torch. Old Chris
played by
Evans,
Chris
and
Evans.
they're both
Awesome.
like, "You look familiar," and then like that's it, the end of the scene.
No. Dude,
That'd be awesome.
the same Silver Surfer, but he meets both of the Sony freaking Fantastic Four groups at the same time.
I want to see let's see, what's the best way to
You want to see something?
Okay.
We get it. What is it?
No, I want to see the Thing. Like
the Thing.
the old
Yeah, I
Thing.
want to see the Thing too.
Okay, you're
I wanna
talking
see
to
the
Michael
Thing.
Chitlis.
Yes, thank you, Michael Chitlis. I want to see him walk into a room, right? And then you've got
Okay.
Captain America standing there.
Okay.
And I want the Chris Evans from Fantastic Four to just kind of glance down and comment about his ass. And then that'd be the end of the scene. That's it. I think that'd be the funniest thing possible. Because it'd be like the third time that Chris Evans has made a comment about his own ass inside of a Marvel movie. At this point, it's just a running joke, and we need to keep these gags up. Yeah. So you see it once in. Let's see. What do you see? The first time you see it is Endgame, right?
Yeah.
The second time you see it is in Loki. So this would be the third time.
Does he really? He does have. Yeah, he really does have a nice butt.
It's America's ass, Jared.
It's America's ass. I love. As soon as I heard that, I was like, "Where those red, white, and blues, baby?"
Oh, JD Smith says y'all are leaving out the 1990 Captain America from this conversation. That would be rad. Or the old
nice
Thor.
vintage.
Do you remember that with the?
Oh, the horrible! And he had the rug.
You know what would be
1990s?
really cool is if they bring in the Adventures from Babysitting version of Thor.
Oh boy!
You guys remember that? I mean, I loved the movie. I'm sorry, guys. I loved it. I know it's not a very good movie, but I really liked it.
No,
but yeah,
better
the
yet,
car mechanic ends up being Thor.
Lou Ferrigno painting himself green, as Mark Ruffalo walks by.
That would also be awesome, dude. We would have too much fun with the multiverse thing.
Oh yeah.
You know
As
what
an
would be great?
American, you go
Marvel,
slobbing.
you should reach out to us, hire the three of us, and we'll do an Impractical Jokers style show where all we do is play pranks on the different variants of each character in the MCU across the multiverse.
On their actors. We'll do it with their actors so I
That'd
can
be
meet
great.
my
down.
hero.
Oh, geez. T3 says, love it. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped this. So T3 said 2 weeks for everything. Illusion also said 2 weeks for everything. Sounds good. I think that's a nice round number. What do you guys think?
I think you got.
Yeah.
I think we should go to 3 because Tesla says that the
I'm
whole
gonna hurt him.
universe is divided by 3, 6, and 9, and I think it should be 3 weeks just to be safe.
No, then we have to
What
hit
were
it
those
before
numbers that you
that
just
3
said
weeks.
again, Jared? It sounded nice.
3, 6. Oh, you nasty-minded little boy.
Illusion says y'all are on a riot tonight. Rose says, yeah, there's a possibility that you can look for the unboxing. I would love that because then I'll have Fry, Matt, and Jared. I could be mistaken
Rose,
here,
I
but
will go through and I will look for it. Okay.
All right,
promise
you heard it.
Awesome.
You heard it here first, everyone.
Jared, you have a rough at least month.
I could
you
be wrong, but I believe it was a stream that Gemma might have been on. However, Jared, what you should do is grab the package that came in. You have the Gemini, it looked like to me. Is that in the Gemini mailer still? Grab it and look at what the date was for the postmark.
Well, it was like a month after or 2 months after, something like that.
I didn't because this was June. That's the 6th, right? Yeah, June 14th.
So,
but I didn't
now
open it
you know
when
that's
I
when
got
he
it.
got
I
it.
saved
So
it
won't
for
be
about.
before then. And I'm pretty sure it was like 3 to 4 weeks after he got it that he.
I think it was like in July.
Because you waited, right? You waited a little while, so you could open
I waited.
stream.
I waited I probably waited a month because we had a lot of shows going on at that time.
Oh,
that was crazy!
I totally spaced this. Digi's right. The actor that plays Kingpin was also the actor that played Thor in Adventures in Babysitting. I forgot about that.
It was?
Yeah,
What?
and he's like crazy
I freaking
young.
love that movie.
Here.
Really?
No way. No freaking way, dude. No way. Hold on.
See, the first time I thought I saw D'Onofrio was in, well, besides that Full Metal Jacket, was, what was it? He was Edgar from Men in Black.
Yeah, I'm always going to remember him
1987.
from Full Metal
American
Jacket.
Teen. I love.
Hold on.
Holy
here. I got,
crap! It is him.
Yeah, I've got the image ready. Let me throw this in here real quick.
Oh, nice
is
one,
nuts.
Didge.
I completely spaced that.
Nice.
Did you
catch.
just evolve? Digi evolution.
Let's see here.
Now he's super Digi.
Super Digi.
Super Digi. Super Digi. Super
God,
Digi.
It looks so bad now that I'm seeing it again, like in a still image. It's so
Share
rough.
it.
I
I'm
didn't
trying
realize
to, but
he was
everything
so
I can
handsome
find
when he
is a
was
friggin'
younger.
WebP.
It
But
was
that's
what?
the guy I was thinking was Kingpin. I was kind of lost on the visual. Nice one. That's cool.
Dude, he made such a perfect Kingpin.
Yeah, he
Like-
really did.
Don't get me wrong. I like Michael Clark Duncan. Holy crap.
That is so cool.
That's crazy. That is wild.
Oh man.
He was such an awesome Thor too.
So it shouldn't be that hard for them to make that dream a reality. Chimera says, all right, I'm off for the night, late in my time zone, and I need to sleep. Right on. Thank you for joining us tonight.
It is Chimera.
Well, let me ask you a
Oh, I
question
love
before
that
you
name.
take
Wait,
off.
let's just say it real quick.
That
Chimera
might have already
Dragon
taken off.
Fang.
We're behind on chat.
What's
Oh, I'm
more
sorry.
important? A good night's sleep and waking up and being a productive member of society, or listening to us?
Well, obviously you would go with the first one.
I
Shut your
would
mouth.
hope so.
You're smart. Well,
Rose
I've always
says-
wondered about you, Matt.
Have you thought about YouTube? Don't they do trailers on YouTube as well? Yeah, they do trailers. Let's see here. Everybody
They
says
do awesome
good
trailers on
night.
YouTube. How come we can't show those trailers on YouTube?
Because of specific companies deciding to try to block us in every aspect possible.
What if our
Even
faces
though
are still on
we
the
win
screen?
every time we friggin' go up against it, but they still block it.
Oh, so bad,
Causes
eh?
issues.
Yeah, we
So-
still get blocked, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, we're awesome.
Dude, I'll take them out to lunch.
T3 says, I pick number 2. Illusion says, sleep. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's only 7 o'clock here, though. Nice.
Oh. Phew. Hey, you're way behind us. You must be Pacific.
Man, this is weird. That just blew.
What?
That literally
What'd you
Thor
do?
from Adventures in Babysitting was Kingpin all along, and I never made the connection until just
I
now.
never, dude. Yeah, that was awesome, actually.
Andrew Dodge says, I have a link that I can send you in Twitch chat for the DiNaprio young and old pick. Hey, he'll always be young in our hearts.
Yeah, dude.
Illusion
He looks
says,
the
yes, I live
same.
in Washington State.
Oh, I love
yeah.
Washington.
Neighbor.
Gorgeous state. I have family in Washington State.
So
Originally
tonight's
from
show
the,
was
Port
based
Orchard
around
area.
the idea of creators making exclusive content. We haven't even touched that yet.
Oh, I know.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I've been waiting. This is my transition. Nice. Oh, sorry. Nice segue. So I have picked a word. Well, I haven't picked a word, but I'm about to pick a word. I'm pretty sure I picked a word. Oh, this is actually for illusion. Okay. So illusion. I believe it was last stream or the stream before last. You asked what hodler was, HODLR, which what I had for my name. It's actually derived from the word hodl, which Fry actually has that on a license plate, I believe.
On my Harley.
Just-
Jealous. On a Harley.
You can't tell people that.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
He's proud of it. It's kind of awesome. Oh wait,
Yeah, I mean-
is that bad?
Well, I mean, somebody can try to track down my address now if they want to. If I have a stalker, though, that would be super.
Dude, no, guys, don't stalk Fry. I didn't mean to give away his freaking area code. Anywho, so HODL is hodl. As of the slang expression of the cryptocurrency world of the internet, hodl is one of the most commonly used. In short, hodl means keeping your crypto alive even when the market suggests to do otherwise. It was originally a typo in an online forum.
No, it wasn't.
Today, some people use. Pardon?
No, it isn't.
Shh. Matt,
It wasn't a typo, dude.
it was in the beginning.
No, it wasn't. It's an acronym.
No, what does it stand for?
Hold on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang, you're right. All right. All right. You are
You're thinking of
incredible. Matt.
Dogecoin. That was
You
originally
are
Doge.
incredible. No, I take it all back. Let me finish, though. Today, some people use HODL as an acronym for Hold for Dear Life. It also sounds a lot like Hodor from Game of Thrones. And Holder with the R, I just put it on there because I took it as a possessive that I am a holder because I hold through everything. Even when I should sell, I hold. Instead of gaining, like selling off to get back my initial investment, I hold. So I'm a hodler. And that's where the HODLR comes from. But hodl is a word for those that hold on to their crypto when the market suggests that you should sell. Like about 2 weeks ago would have been a great moment to sell, but all us hodlers, we held on for dear life and lost like thousands of dollars.
So, yeah, from here on forward, though, we will not be talking about what we invest in or what we hold in, because that in itself would be giving financial advice, which we do not do.
No, we don't.
To be clear. So what Jared is actually talking about is just a reference to a possibility.
Yeah, totally a, what's it called? That thing that happens when you're like like accused of it?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It was allegedly, everybody. I allegedly lost thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So going on, as we're talking about the subject for the stream tonight is exclusive contracts. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
I would love to. Why you look like that?
Fry, if I was, say, Marvel or DC, or you know what? I know how much you like Image. If I was Image Comics and I came up to you right now and was like, I would offer you an exclusive contract, would you take it? I mean, if you're trying to break into the industry.
So are you asking my personal opinion here, or are you saying like as a whole?
As a whole, if you're just trying to break into the industry and I was some company like Image and I was like, hey dude, join us.
Yeah,
Exclusive
my
contract.
apologies, Digi. Sometimes Jared doesn't really think much before he speaks.
What about what?
So okay, so the question is, all right, let's do this. Let's do pros versus cons. Okay.
I got a better idea. I got a better idea.
Okay, we have a question of what an exclusive contract is, though.
Okay.
Just came
can I answer that question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, if you're actually,
No,
I swear to God,
I'm messing with you.
I'm gonna snap.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. I tried, and I just don't know anything anymore.
No, go ahead.
Head over to Crypto Comics. I freaking love Digi.
All right. So what is an exclusive contract?
Okay. So an exclusive contract. So exclusivity, basically, my understanding is that an exclusive contract is when someone asks for, I guess it's best related to like in the comic book industry when someone signs over their rights. So if someone comes to you and says, and they offer you an exclusive contract, it means that you exclusively are posting or selling through them. You can't use anybody else.
Not necessarily like
really?
you're losing your rights. It's more because most of the comic book industry is kind of work for hire anyway. But with the exclusive contract, let's say I sign you up as a writer for Marvel. That means if DC comes over and is like, hey, we want you to work on Batman, you have no choice but to say no until that contract ends.
So what part of you can't work with anybody else? Was I wrong? How was I wrong?
You were saying it sounded like it was more of just the rights to
No. I apologize. I was associating to the comic book industry like how people would sign over their rights to like Marvel and DC. Like, they would sign that contract. They would work on Harley Quinn or something, and then they would not own anything. DC and Marvel would own it. They would be signing over their rights, right?
Well, yeah, that's whether you sign an exclusive deal or not. That's what you're going to do anyway with that whole work for hire. With an exclusive contract, you would still be working on, like, say, Harley Quinn, but you wouldn't be allowed to go work on Spider-Man as well. Now, with a non-exclusive contract, you can work on the Harley Quinn and Spider-Man.
So let's do this then. Let's talk about pros versus cons.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm kind of neutral on this, but I can take either side of that argument. How do you feel on it, Matt? Are you more pro or con?
You know what? When I was gunning for a job in the comic book industry, I was praying every day for that exclusive contract. Because I was like, oh, that would mean they want me. They are willing to pay me more to not go work for somebody else as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see both pros and cons of this. So
Okay. Jared, from what you know about exclusive contracts, what would you choose if you were a creator?
Non-exclusive.
Okay. So
why
let's
is that?
do this. Let's do a little bit of
Because I'm a freedom-loving mother flunker.
let's do a little bit
Okay.
of we'll do a little bit of ad-libbing here. So we're going to pretend that the three of us are a creative team, right? So we just got offered an exclusive contract and we're talking amongst ourselves on if we should accept it or not. Think about it that way.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we got an exclusive contract. Jared, do you think we should take it?
No.
No.
Well,
Matt,
how
do you
much
think
money are they offering?
$1 million. Yeah, that's
All
what I
right,
did.
let's take it.
Well,
Sign.
yeah. Are we talking per book? Because all right, done.
One book,
So let's
one
see.
page.
I'll spit out a few ideas on to why it could be good for a creator. A, job security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being a creator is hard. B, you know that you've then got, assuming it comes from a publisher or something like that, you've got marketing assistance and help, footing the bill of getting your books and comics out there. I think that's likely a good thing for most creators. You also get adaptable reach. If you're signing on with somebody like DC, they've already got publications, they've already got printing connections, they've already got marketing connections, they've already got all those things that may be nearly impossible for you to get as an indie creator. Let's see. You have, well, I'm assuming you would, depending on the level of contract you get, you probably have a much easier time at conventions, getting on panels, getting on things like that. And then plus, I think it's probably a little easier long term for somebody that's been in contract with a large company. So, if you work for DC for 10 years, after which it's probably a little easier to make your name than it would be if you were just an indie creator just starting out without that type of leverage.
Mm-hmm.
You've talked me into it. I'm going exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the negatives.
Oh. So there's such a missed opportunity with an exclusive contract. So let's say we all have that exclusive contract with Marvel and we team up and you know what? We get together on a Friday night and decide, we hit the bar and we're like, we could do our own comic. How cool would that be? Put it on Kickstarter. We can't because we have an exclusive deal with Marvel.
It's a very good point. Let's see. Yeah. So here's another one on top of that. Say we're an indie creator and we sell. I almost said a very rude term there. Say we sign the contract, with a main publisher. We'll say DC, right? And we work on a book that is our idea and our IP and our characters and all those kind of things. And then say we're done with DC, 10 years down the road. Now we have to sit back and watch what other creators are doing with those characters that we were so deeply involved with creating, because we now hold no ownership of them anymore.
That's not exactly an exclusive contract or not. That's I keep wanting to say pay to play. That's a work for hire situation.
I mean, it is, but if you come up with a character while you're under an exclusive contract, it's pretty standard in this industry.
Well, yeah. Okay. If you come up with a character while you're under a contract, yeah, that's correct.
Mm-hmm. So,
So is it unethical if you guys signed an exclusive deal? Okay. I'm asking you two this question. If you signed an exclusive deal with, let's say, Image, okay? But they work like Marvel and DC, so don't think of the real Image. This is a make-believe Image, okay? Now, you have been creating characters for them, but you come up with the most amazing character because of the stuff you've been working on. A, do you tell the people that you have the exclusive with? B, do you hold it for when your contract is up in 10 years?
Hodl it. Collect that
Yeah.
paycheck.
Oh, okay.
I
Hodl
mean, my ethics teacher would probably tell me that, like, no, you should at least present it to him and tell him, hey, I have this idea, but I would really like this one to be my own. Do you mind if I not put any work in it until I'm done?
Would they consider that? Have you ever heard of that happening?
I honestly can't say I have heard of it happening, but I haven't officially heard of somebody saying, like, and I held on to it until I left.
Nice
Yeah.
badge.
So it's kind of a, yeah,
It's kind of a what?
yeah,
See,
That's
hard,
a technical
hard.
term.
yeah.
Eh.
It's a
Oh,
CPO
I
term.
like that term. Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It's like der.
I like
Sure.
that one too. So let's
Sure.
see here. Okay. So what are the benefits then? Like, we should also talk about why exclusive contracts exist, because it's not just from a creator standpoint. There are very strong benefits and risks to look at from the production standpoint,
Oh,
whether
yeah.
it be a
Business
publisher
decision.
or whatever.
Exclusive is a no-brainer business decision. Here's your option. You can either A, own everything, or B, risk it all. Because that's the difference between exclusivity and non-exclusive. The reason why people
No,
or
not
the reason why
necessarily.
companies say they want exclusivity is because they want to own it. They want to own the market. They want to own all the different avenues so that it can't go around them. Some way they're positioned in the money stream. They don't care where they're positioned in the money stream as long as they can't be taken out of the money stream. That's all they care about.
True.
Wait, what was I talking about, guys?
Well, so like, what about the negatives, though? I mean, what kind of negatives do you guys see from a publisher standpoint?
You know what? Okay, for overall, it does help keep costs down. Just because you don't have to spend as much with the marketing, because, you know, time and time again, every month, you know what you're going to get with that title. On the flip side, you are going to be spending more on the individual talent, because if I offer Fry, let's say, a page rate of $50 a page, okay, for an exclusive contract, or $50 a page for a non-exclusive contract, he's going to go with a non-exclusive every time.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to bump up that page rate in order to make it an exclusive deal.
Wait, that's not true.
Yeah, I don't know
that's not true, because right now Marvel, or I don't know if it's Marvel or DC, but they're literally tricking freaking artists to do $25 a page of people that don't know they're just super talented.
No, well, I just threw the page rate out there, but I'm talking about
as an industry standard, you essentially get paid less with an exclusive contract, but you have a contract. The theory here
you're working
is that
for
as
a big
creator,
name.
I know I'm getting paid next month.
Yes,
right. Doesn't matter if the book sells, you're getting paid.
They can still drop you from your contract.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, okay. Let me ask you a question. This is in relation to working for a company, right? Like a publishing company in comics. How does that relate to like a platform? Like us, like an NFT platform? How would an exclusive or non-exclusive contract translate through? Because we deal with the comic book, but we also deal with the crypto side of things. And I've heard through the grapevine, you guys probably know more than me, but I've heard through the grapevine that there are platforms, NFT platforms, actually wanting exclusives, creators to sign exclusive deals with them so that they can only, I guess it's only publish on their platform or only sell NFTs on their platform. I don't know how it totally works, but
yeah. So like anything, there's going to be people that try to ensure their future with contracts. You know what I mean?
Okay, protect
to
your
answer the
idea.
second part of your question, we really can't talk to what other companies are doing because we're not them. And what we'd be saying is
Right.
always just going to be kind of hearsay and what we're hearing and what we're doing or whatever. Crypto Comics, however, we will never do exclusive contracts.
And why is that?
We already have creators that are looking at doing exclusive content, meaning they're going to publish specific books, things like that, only on Crypto Comics, or certain covers only on Crypto Comics, etc.
And just to let you know, there is no contract for that. If
Yeah.
they want to do it, we just say, cool.
Yeah, we think it's badass. I mean,
Yeah.
really the benefit there is for the creator because in a normal, situational standpoint, those type of elements will carry a higher value. So the creator is creating exclusivity for their collectors, not necessarily exclusivity as the general term would appear throughout history. You know what I mean? So, that being said, we may, however, have, publishers in the system or, right now we already have some creative teams in the system and they have their own internal contracts. Some of those might be exclusive. Some of them might not be. The way that we handle it is we give everybody the exact same rate, whether they are a publisher, whether they're creator in a basement, whether they're known across the world or whether they've never been at a convention in their life. Everyone sits shoulder to shoulder in our system. If it's the first comic you've ever put up, it's going to sit right next to the newest comic that Marvel puts out. We let the audience decide on those things. And as a part of that, we believe that creators should be able to sell their elements on every platform, or at least all that'll let them. You know what I mean? We don't think that there's anything good about having to go to one place for a specific theme, mainly because we're collectors as well. And it kind of sucks when I have all of my books on this shelf, but this other bookshelf can only have one book on it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that kind of sucks. But that's what I like about NFTs, is I think we'd be able to get around that.
T3's asking if we're hinting that we have an exclusive offer for him. No.
Nope. Nope, we won't ever do that. Firmly because we believe in your capability of selling everywhere. And we think that
I just wanted to chime in because this guys, I just joking. This is really something that's really important to us and something that this team holds very dear to its heart. When we got into this, it was to help empower creators, right? So that they can make a living doing what they love. Well, when it comes to sales, you need access to every avenue that you have in order to make sales. So if we were to ever offer any kind of, you got to be exclusive with us, we're literally harming the people we made our mission statement around. We want to empower creators and we want to empower fans. And we're doing that with certain things we're doing. The exclusivity aspect would totally kill that because then they couldn't go and sell those things somewhere else if they needed to. If they needed to put bread on their table. Oh, you can't because you got that exclusive with us. No, we never do. We never want to do that. And never say never.
Amen, brother.
Never say never. We will not do that because that's not us. That's not this place. We're indie, and go sell wherever you can. Go make money because that's going to make it so you can make more content for us. Thank you.
Ultimately, it comes down to the collectors. It's a better world for the collector, for the end user, and the people experiencing those comics.
That's an interesting perspective in relation to the collector. You know what I mean? So if you have an exclusive contract, you're tied to one platform or one place.
Yep.
If you have a non-exclusive, you can draw more people. You know what I mean? Like, because you have multiple platforms to work off of, you can actually gather more fans within your orbit and grow that exponentially versus if you're tied down somewhere. And that's an interesting thought.
That being said, we are always striving to make crypto comics so good that you'd be like, I don't even want to bother trying to sell somewhere else.
Right.
But hey, if you want to, go for it.
Well, think about it this way. So you take a creator like Donny Cates, and this is why I feel so strongly against contracts for creators.
Okay.
And
All right.
Donny Cates has contracts. Do not get me wrong.
Who is Donny Cates? I got to look him up.
Donny Cates is a comic creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now
if
somebody's
Donny
Right now,
Cates
he's
would have
the
had,
comic creator.
like, before
I
he
knew
got
it. I
big,
knew-
right? If say before he got big, if he would have signed contract with Dark Horse and only ever been able to work on Dark Horse, we would have never gotten all the badass stuff that he did with Venom. We would have never got the stuff with Doctor Strange. We would have never got Cosmic
Thor.
Ghost Rider, which anyone who watches this show knows I freaking love.
Starship Hulk.
We would have never got like God Country. We would have never got
Wow.
all this stuff that he's doing with like IDW. And I mean, hell, he's working with
Is he
Image.
an artist?
Is he He's kind of in everything. It just depends on which book you're looking at.
Oh, really?
He's
Okay.
more well
That's
known
what
for being a writer.
Okay.
But yeah.
Did he write Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He also wrote like Thanos, stuff like that. He's a beast, man. But like, can you imagine if all he was able to work on was Dark Horse? I mean, sure, Dark Horse comics would be super badass right now.
Yeah,
every story they had would be badass.
Right.
But we'd be missing out on so many other stories. What do you think, Matt?
No,
I know you're
do.
not a huge.
I am a huge fan of him as a writer. I am not a huge fan of Cosmic Ghost Rider, but that doesn't mean I don't respect what he did with the character. Okay. Now,
That's why I don't respect you, my friend.
Oh, you guys
we were
really
about to
have
fight.
an issue with that Cosmic.
no, I really, really like him as a writer. Like I said,
Hey, he did
I can
Thor.
respect what he did with the character, but I didn't care for that story. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't my cup of tea. No big deal.
Hey, who did Planet Hulk? Hulk Planet or Planet Hulk?
Planet Hulk?
I'm not sure.
Such an awesome cartoon. I watched it the other night.
Okay. All right. As far as exclusive deals, as a writer, like I said, when I was younger, I was always hoping for that exclusive deal. It never came. As I've matured, I can understand and why not to do it, and that has kind of helped form my opinion. And jumping in with everybody here at Crypto Comics, honestly, I would never ever personally sign an exclusive deal. That's me personally.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, some people out there, they need that check, they need that food on the table. So if that's the deal with the devil you got to make, then that's the deal with the devil you got to make.
Hold on.
You would make a deal with the devil?
JD Smith says, I love how we bash Matt's DC comics all the time, but he's so gentle and nice when talking about Fry's beloved Cosmic Ghost Rider. As Matt just said, sometimes you got to make a deal with the devil. I think this is Matt's.
Hey, it's not our fault that DC licks.
Andrew Dodge wanted to say I'm out, but I wanted to throw this out to Fry. I picked up the original art for both Chad Hardin and Joe Rubenstein from Aurora #1. Right on. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
That is awesome.
I like those covers. Yeah, I like those covers.
All right.
So, Bruce Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Cosmic? Or is that Planet?
That was Planet Hulk.
Planet Hulk, yeah.
Thanks, Didge.
All right. Let's see here. What else we got going on?
I think it is our calling to at least give the option for a non-exclusive marketplace, because I think most places want exclusivity, dude. I really think they do. Just when it comes down to the whole like power struggle,
I think we are wired naturally to want that exclusive deal. But where
you think people are like us as humans
are wired? No, I think people in general are wired to want that exclusive deal. But at the same time, I think that the exclusive deals do harm us in the end. So, well, no, everybody just wants that contract. Like, oh yeah, they want me. They're willing to pay, so I don't have to go work for somebody else.
I don't know that I could turn it down. I've never been offered the millions. You know what I mean? So I don't know that I could say no when it was like staring there right in my face.
Millions, you have issues.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like there's very, very few comic book creators that are millionaires.
No, wait.
Very few.
You guys told me we would make millions. Why am I even here?
I never said that, to be clear.
Oh my gosh! Now you guys are lying on stream.
I said
I do believe I told him that to get him to shut up one day.
I said potentially you'd get about a dozen friends on the website. That's all I ever told
you said I would meet Ryan Reynolds.
Now, I will say this.
And Keanu Reeves. Were you guys lying to me?
Joe Shuster did an interview when he was younger, and they were like, why did you create Superman? And he's like, I wanted to get rich and meet girls. And he's like, as a 15-year-old Jewish kid, growing up in a community that, in kind of the Bronx, you ain't meeting girls by writing comic books. And as far as getting rich, he sold it for $130, guys.
What?
He sold Superman for $130. He ain't getting rich off of that. Yeah.
To be fair, though, with inflation, I mean, you're still talking about
probably like $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, should have put it in
Bitcoin. He got paid. That dude knew what was up. He was like, I'm waiting for the big fish. Here it is, $1.20.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, we're about an hour and a half in. How long do we want to let this one run, boys?
Look, T3 wants Matt to dream big. Dream big, Matt. Dream big. Hey,
I'm always dreaming.
I don't even know what this means, did you?
Safe Moon?
Yeah.
You don't know what Safe Moon is?
No. Should I?
Yeah, it's a crypto. It's a good one.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I can't divulge anything that I'm carrying. Try. That's giving advice. You can't say that.
No, I can say it's a crypto. I can say if I like it. I can say if I dislike it. What we cannot say is what we personally invest in it or how much we have lost.
Personally invested in yet? Dude, I'll gain back half of it tomorrow. I'll gain back half of it tomorrow. Have you seen that?
Jared?
It's like a wave. It's like I'm surfing in the cyber wave ocean.
You must hate me sometimes.
No, I love you, dude. You're my favorite.
Oh my god. Frog Toys says, Fry, for the record, you did say that you own some Dogecoin. I don't.
Oh,
yeah.
You did say that.
But I don't own any now. So
I am so glad it's not just me.
Oh. I mean, I also told everybody that I bought a McRib NFT. I did. But that isn't
got one of the. How much did you pay for it?
That's entirely different than shuffling it out there as I was making an investment by buying an NFT of a McRib. Of course I wasn't. It's a McRib NFT. I like the McRib.
Well,
and because I knew that Matt was
terrible investment.
I knew that Matt was going to absolutely slaughter the fact that they did it, and I just wanted to be able to say I bought one just to see what his face would do.
How much did you buy it for?
Like 4 cents.
I thought you were giving them away.
All right. I was like, if you paid $1, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just had to pay the gas. What was it published on? Mainnet?
Cardano, I think it was, actually.
Cardano? Oh, cool. I love Cardano.
Nobody's Loser says there's so many crypto companies, it's ridiculous. You think that
there's
now,
like 7,000.
Just wait, Illusion. 10 years from now, every company will be a crypto company.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Every company.
I disagree. I think there's going to be a crypto bubble, just like there was a .com bubble, and 98% of all these companies are going to go away to dodo.
And every company now still needs a website to survive.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying.
We
Every company
need to
will
create
have
a
part.
crypto called Dodo. The Dodo crypto. Copyright.
Here's what I
with you on
want to
that
do.
one,
I want to clone Jared and then make Jared bite himself.
I would totally win, dude. Are you kidding me? It's not even going to be a challenge.
Fry, I will personally pay for that with my Dodo coin.
Rose comes in with a very valid point, guys, that we didn't even touch really. Hey, with an exclusive contract, you can write whatever you're told to write against non-contract exclusives. Do you write what you want? So with an exclusive contract, yes, you do.
That's exactly.
Well, with a non-exclusive contract, you still take that work for hire contract. You're still, so now I'm working on Spider-Man and I'm working on Teen Titans at the same time. That's where the exclusive contract kind of kicks in, typically with comics. Now, I still have to write what I'm told to with Marvel and what I'm told to for DC, but I can still write whatever I want on my own time.
So I think, and I could be wrong here, guys, I've never signed a Marvel contract. Surprise. So I think that some of them have clauses in there that actually, I guess, speak directly to how much creative freedom you're allowed. Isn't that right? Like if you sign an exclusive contract with the publisher and then say they want you to work on Thor. If I'm not mistaken,
showed me his Marvel contract.
Yeah.
And it actually stated that, like, look, you're going to have your meetings. You're going to be told, like, here's the storyline. Here's the plots you have to hit. Have fun, kind of thing. You still have to deal with the editors. The contract still states that the editor is your boss, kind of thing.
You know what I want to do? I want to make a comic without telling Lindsay. Lindsay's our editor, by the way. If you guys are watching this, don't know who Lindsay is. And then literally hand it to Lindsay in my handwriting.
Oh, she would freaking
on
freak out,
stream,
probably smack you around
on the stream.
We would never do that to her on stream. We don't want video proof.
Have you ever seen an aneurysm live?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see something real quick.
Hold on. Before you see it, I want to just go through this really, really, really fast. Okay. Can I? Okay. So just so you all know, this is really great advice. And Digi says to Nobody's Illusion, proceed with caution. Nobody's Illusion says, exactly. Yep, a crypto bubble sounds plausible, sadly. Thank you for agreeing with me, Illusion. But Dodo Coin, LMAO, and move over, Dogecoin. Dodo Coin's going to the moon. Thank you, Illusion. You made my day. I think so too.
Nice.
I can't see how a Dodo Coin wouldn't go to the moon.
Oh, come on. We had the what was this?
The Geo coin?
The Geo coin. Yeah.
The Geo coin. Oh, the Geo coin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a badge from an old stream.
Yeah. There's a badge in the system, guys. Yeah. The Geo coin. And actually, I have it in my badges.
And it actually is a good looking badge. Bravo, Fry.
It's a great looking badge. I remember getting that one
So let's do this. We're going to wrap this stream up. But as we do, I want to ask the community a question and see if everybody knows the answer to this.
Good call, Illusion.
I found the Geocoin because of badge name. Damn, really? Wow, we used to make those pretty difficult to find, didn't we?
Apparently.
Now we put in riddles in reverse. And I know Illusion and Andrew Dodge will find this if I don't name it accordingly.
Dude, seriously.
Code is an anagram of this.
It's like a geolocation service. You have to go over to Google Maps, zoom in. You'll see a code written in stone on some random fence.
It's like a Pokemon adventure, man. Where you go to certain locations in a con
I almost had it wrapped. Almost not.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't
just
wait,
thinking how awesome.
Jared. I cannot wait for you to be able to go back to a convention. I cannot wait.
I'm never going back to a convention. Didn't you hear?
What?
I lost my legs, dude. I can't believe you would even say that. I
Then
thought you
we'll
would
take you as
understand.
Professor X.
Jared,
Oh my
there
gosh,
are
you guys
people that cannot
heartless.
watch the stream that are going to be listening only. When you say things like that, it leads them to believe that you really did lose your legs and that your coworkers are complete assholes.
I apologize. I was just joking, everybody.
I mean, come on. Okay, that being said, my question was, how big do you guys think our team is? Let's see it inside of the chat.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good question. And who's the best looking out of us three? And you can't pick Fry or Matt.
Oh, gee. Let's see. Jay Smith already jumped in around 7 and 9. Frog Toys says 12.
Nope.
Well, let's see. There's a couple dozen people in a mulligan.
Yes.
Frog Toys
Business
came
in the
and
front,
says,
party
"Who's
in the
best
back."
looking? It's got to be Dave.
Oh, dang. He's right.
David
He's
the developer.
totally right.
Yep.
I didn't even think
100%.
about that.
God, he's so handsome.
He is so handsome. It's not fair, Fry. It's just not fair, guys.
Well, that being said, we're going to go cry now because our developer is the
I'm already
best
crying.
looking guy on our team. Nobody's ever said, who's Dave? Dave is David
Oh, he's this
Brown,
awesome dude.
an amazing
He's so
developer that
awesome.
works for us.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
The
Just like
vast majority of the system that you see when you're traveling through, that was his creation.
kind of our
Reader,
You
best.
know
all
what?
this.
I will
You know
say
what I
this
mean?
about Dave. Okay. Every time, like I've dealt with other developers in the past, I'm like, hey, there's this problem. They're like, okay, let me get to it. I'll look into it sometime next Monday, kind of thing. Usually when I tell Dave, like, hey, there's a problem, I'll get a response back within minutes, and it's, I fixed it.
Yeah.
No,
Well, yeah.
it's like,
Dude's a pro.
oh, I still
Yeah, he's a
like.
beast.
It's been a few years we worked with him, and it still blows my mind every time he does that. I'm like, already? I should start to expect it because I'm like, it's Dave, but it still just blows my mind when he does that.
Yeah, he's good. He's awesome. I feel really bad that he shaved his face
For
on
what?
account of me and my stupid comments.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we were going to the Salt Lake convention, FanX,
Yep.
and he came to hang out at the booth with us and hang out. And so I told everybody, hey, we'll see you, first thing in the morning. Make sure everybody's showered, shaved, and ready to go. Like the old saying, you know what I mean? Like, be presentable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shower and
He
shaved,
shows up
ready to go.
totally shaved, and all the rest of us had facial hair. And he's like, did I not really need to shave? And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I felt so bad,
fairness,
man.
Jared shaved too that day, but by the end of that day, he also had a full beard. So
Yeah, everybody was like stopping, like, I love your Chewbacca cosplay. Frog Toy says, is Dwight a member of the Apogee team, or is he just Apogee? Every member of Apogee is a member of the crypto team.
Yes.
So yes and yes. But Dwight's absolutely is. Digital Dwight.
Digital
he
Dwight.
Was he at that FanX as well?
Which we
He
don't
was.
call him Digi Dwight. We call him Digital Dwight Digi. You're the only Digi in our life.
But yeah, he was. We actually, somewhere we've got some pictures of him in a red wig in front of the grease.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fantastic wig, too.
Oh, dude, I loved his Captain Clash outfit. That was the best.
Oh, yeah. I
That
do
was
got to
such
say,
a cool
his dance
cosplay.
moves later on that night
Pretty
were epic.
gangster. I also have footage of that.
You're
which
welcome,
is
Digi.
never allowed to be
You're
shown.
welcome.
Someday it will, but it's going to be well after we have proven a successful company with a long track record, so that I can justify being like, Oh, this video leaked.
Oh, so anybody joining, I just want to remind you that we're about to get off, but go ahead, rewind, watch from the beginning, loads of laughs, slap that like button, share it out if you like us. We're kind of aight to hang out with. And we'll see y'all next Monday. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Because we're wild and crazy guys. You guys remember that? That shit was
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. Later, everybody.